How are you guys doing? For those of you who didn't have a chance to introduce myself, my name is Sosan. I am a registered dietitian, a certified diabetes educator, as well as TS Director of Training. Welcome, 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 and Happy New Year once again. Today we are January 4th, literally 3 days after, well, 4 days right now, at the end of today. January 4th, 2021. How's everyone doing? This is technically, when you think about it, it's actually the beginning of that new year because it's officially the first Monday of January. How are you feeling? Are you feeling amazing? Are you feeling great? Are you getting ready to really go full force on your goals? So today I am here because today is Monday and we are going to talk about Mindful Monday. Why do I want to talk about Mindful Monday? Because as in case that you don't not sure what as I'm a dietitian, I've been working in private practice for 17 years. I've worked with thousands and thousands of clients. And one thing that I always say that what makes one patient or one client to do so much better than another client, it's actually because when you think about it, they still get the same coach, me. They still get the same information, me. They still get the same meal plan from me. So nothing changed. But what really changed from one person to another person and what makes one person more successful, has more wins than another, it's truly because of the mindset. And over the years, I have incorporated a lot of mindset coaching with my clients. It's because that is so, so, so important because your mind determines your action. Think about it. We are all creatures of habits. Good habits, bad habits, we're all creatures of habits, right? And I always say that then why does people can build good habits and some people build bad habits? Because of the mindset we have and the environment that we're in. So today I'm going to talk about different parts. Number one is to really help you kind of set your goal, to get ready and say, this is what I want. I think you need to announce it. A lot of time is we want something, but when we don't announce it, that means in a sense, we're not committed to it. Think about commitment. Okay, let's start with really the 3 C's that I always talk about. First, it's change. Is change easy? Of course not. If change is that easy, then everybody can change easily. Change is the hardest thing because we, like I said before, we're creatures of habits. To change takes a lot of effort. And human, we like to go to the role of least resistant. So anything go the opposite of that always takes so much more effort. And this is why the mindset is so important. So number one is that you have decided to change. That's why you're here. And I want to say congratulations. That is actually the hardest part, to make that commitment that you're ready to make that change. Because we know one thing is for sure, right? The definition of insanity, which is doing the same thing every day and expecting a different result. Not going to happen. And you know that. So that's why we're here together. We're here because we want to help support you. And we know change is not easy. And I really want you to really pat yourself on the back. You have made the most important choice, which is willing to change for 2021 and starting January 1st with us and participate in the 28 days of weight loss. So congratulations. Give yourself a lot of prop, no, double. Pat your back and shoulder, pat your shoulder and say, yes, I make that choice and I want to change. But know that change is not easy. It's a process. It takes time. Some people a little bit shorter, some people a little bit longer. And why one is shorter, one longer? Well, it depends on how many not so great habits you have, but also depends on your environment. If you're surrounded with people who are committed, who want more in life, if you're surrounded by people who said, yes, I want the same thing as you, I want to change you, don't you think you're more motivated to make those change? Of course. But if you surround by people who say, you know what, I know I have health issue. Yeah, I have weight to lose. Yeah, not feeling my best, but that's life. And you just accept it. If you're surrounded by these people, guess what your mindset is? Yeah, that's life. I'm getting older. That's how I'm supposed to feel anyways. Wrong. And this is why we're so excited that you belong to part of the 28 days of weight loss, surrounded by people who want to make change the same way as you. So congratulations. So number one is accepting that change is not easy, but is totally possible and is a process. Second is what? Commitment. You're making the commitment. But I will add to one more thing. You know what that thing to the commitment is? Tell somebody, everybody, tell your friends, your family that you are committed to yourself, not anyone else, but yourself. Because I myself, one thing that I learned over the years is I am a people pleaser. And this is something that I need to change. And I'm aware of that. So I need you to be aware of that. If you are a people pleaser, for once, don't please anybody else. Only one person you need to please, yourself. This is for you. So commit to your own health, commit to really losing weight for good and forever, commit to feeling your best, say no to things that does not serve you. But that commitment, aside from to yourself, is to share it others. Because when you are making that commitment and you sharing it with others, there's something that's very special, magical about that. Why is it magical? It's because you're telling everyone, this is what I want and I am committed to it. Think about it. When you are like, think about when you love somebody. Why do you go through a ceremony? Why did you go through oaths and vow to each other? Because it's a commitment, and it's a commitment in front of your friends and family. It's exchanging vow because that holds so true. That's something that's holds so true in your heart that you're not going to give up. And that's why it's so important that you are committed and you're truly going to share your goals with everyone. Third, what's that? Consistency. And that is actually challenging to a lot of people too. Consistency means not doing everything, but doing something every single day. You don't need to do big changes every day. You just need to commit to be consistent every day of doing 1 to 2 change. If you decide that 1 to 2 changes. Okay, so change, commitment, consistency. So before you decide the change, let's talk about your goal. What's your goal? Weight loss? If it's weight loss, how much? A lot of people say, you know what, I want to lose weight because that's when I feel the best. But I will actually ask you further, how do you define by the best? Because your definition of feeling your best and my definition of feeling the best can be completely different. So I actually will challenge you. Another C is actually write down, why do you want to achieve that goal? Maybe I work with thousands of clients, and I remember I have this this old lady that came to see me, and she was in her late 60s, like going towards 70, and she said that I'm ready to make commitment to myself to change. And I asked her why. And the reason why she wanted to lose weight, it was not because she felt, okay, I have a health issue, therefore I want to lose weight. No, it was not that motivates her. It was because of her grandchild. Like she had grandchildren that she could not play with because her extra weight put so much strain on her knee that she could not play with them. And she wants nothing more than to play with them. And guess what? Because of that, she is committed to changing herself, changing her eating habit, changing her lifestyle. And in a matter of 6 months, she started to be able to play with her grandchild. So my question to you is, why is that goal important to you? And once you know why that goal is important to you, like for my clients, which is a grandchild, guess what she does? She put the picture of her grandchild every place possible, from the refrigerator to the mirror to everywhere, to remind herself to stay focused on that course. So my question to you is, why is it important to you? Is it for your own health? Is it for energy? Is it for feeling better? But if it's feeling better, describe it. Is it for better sleep? Is it for reducing the risk for chronic diseases? What is it? Describe. The more you can describe, the more you can feel why is it so important to you in your heart, the more you will more likely to stick to it and be consistent. And if you can have that, and I'm a big fan of vision board. Once I determine my goal and I know my goal, I put it on a vision board to remind me every single day why I do what I do. So I encourage you to do the same. And the third, I want to really to add on, once you set the goal, is you set the tone in the morning. Because I really do believe that your morning set the tone for the whole day. Ask yourself, if you wake up to bad news, how do you feel? If you wake up to things that bothers you, how do you feel? You feel stressed? You feel upset? Everything is more towards negative, right? And by doing that, when everything's towards negative, you start thinking about things that does not serve you. You say, you know what? I'm not feeling my best. I want to have some food to comfort myself. Or I might choose to have some people smoking because that comfort themselves. Other maybe a piece of cake or cookies, whatever that's the case. That's why setting the tone in the morning is so important. And that's why setting the tone for the first day of the week is so important. And that's why we're doing Mindful Monday, because I really believe setting the tone on the first thing in the morning, first day of the week, really sets the tone for the whole day and the whole week. So for me in the morning, one of the things that I am very aware of is when I move my body, I change my mindset. And that's why I move. So for some of you, you might move to build muscle. For other, you might move because you want to burn calories, which is all great. But the most important is that movement should be more than just the calorie in and calorie out. Because in TLs, we don't measure calories. Movement should serve you in so many other ways. Building muscle, increasing your metabolism could be one of the ways. For me, is I totally can see it different that when I move in the morning, I change my mindset. And that is very important for me. I have a very, very busy schedule. I'm a mom of two young daughters. I have two, one is 4 and one is 6. So you can imagine those two age, they need a lot of me. And I have a full-time practice. I have my radio show. I am a very, very busy individual. And on top of that, I have a new position working as TLS Director of Training. So can you imagine my lifestyle is very, very busy. And I noticed, I can tell you that on the day that I did not move in the morning, my whole day completely shifted. So that's why no matter how busy I am, I make the first hour of every day for me to nourish me. Nourish me as in nourish my soul, my mind, and my body before I start anything. Because I truly believe that if I cannot take care of myself, I cannot take care of other people. I cannot serve others. So I ask you, what are you going to start off tomorrow morning to set the tone for your day and the rest of your week? And last but not least is for those people who are wondering, okay, this sounds all great. And this is my first time hearing about TL's weight loss, TL's 28 days of weight loss. Can you tell me more? If you didn't have a chance yet, I understand we kick off on January 1st. And I know January 1st to a lot of people is still, I'm in a holiday mode. I'm not ready. It's okay. You are here and that's the most important. And what that means is go to tlslim.com. Okay, go to the website and do a profile if you're not sure what program you should be on. So let me show you very quickly that part of the screen so that you can see it. And so if you go to, let me go very quickly because I want you to see the screen. So if you go to the screen here, you go to the tlslim.com. I want you to, whoever invited you to the 28 days of weight loss, talk to the coach or talk to the person who invited you to get their website and actually go there and do this weight loss profile. So with this weight loss detailed lifestyle weight loss profile, start your profile and answer a quick questionnaire. The questionnaire is literally less than 5 to 10 minutes. All you need was 5 to 10 minutes just to answer these questions to get a personalized TL solution. Because you and I are different. You and I have different goals. So our eating habits or eating style should be not be the same, right? We have different menu plan for you. We have the rapid result, we have the sure and steady, we have the continued commitment. We have different menu plan for different needs. So the most important thing is start off by knowing which one is the right fit for you. And that start off by doing our profile. So if you didn't have a chance to do it, I encourage you to do it. That will be the first step, okay? You set your goal. Now let's take some action. This is the action part, because setting your goal, the goal and the vision board can be beautiful, but no action, no transformation, right? I'm all about knowledge, but I'm all about application. So once you set your goal, you need to apply. How do you apply? You need to take action. How do you take action? What do you eat? What do you do? Take this profile. Once you start the profile, you answer question, then it will come and tell you what program you should start off, whether it's continued commitment, rapid result, sure and steady. And from there, you have tons of resources, okay? Program download. So you can download program right here, right? Look at all these programs we have right here based on your profile. And on top of that, you have recipe. For those people who like to eat, we are foodie here. I love food, okay? I cannot imagine not eating. I love food. So you can download all these recipes, right? If let's suppose that you're in a sure and steady plan, you download the sure and steady recipe. If you're in rapid result, you download the rapid result. The most important is start one step at a time, okay? So last but not least, right? I will ask you, if you didn't have a chance to do it, make sure you do a profile and download the recipe, download the menu plan, take a look at it, and going shopping. Get started. Second, as we mentioned, there are 2 products that you can start out with. One of the products that we recommend is a multivitamin. Why? Because no matter how well we want to eat, we don't always eat the best. And nourishing a body is so important. So that's where the multivitamin is. I call that the basic insurance for your health. Okay, basic insurance. And for those of you who are already taking the daily essential, even better, continue with that and add a nutrition shakes. Why? Because delicious. Why? Because it's high in protein and fiber. And in TLS, we always say protein and fiber every meal, make losing weight no big deal. I would say protein and fiber every meal, make craving no big deal. Okay, so let's start with that. So I will have some homework for you, because if we start to do some work, we get results. So number 1, obviously, set your goal, do a vision board, ask yourself why it's important. Number 2 is understand the 3C, change, commitment, and consistency, how that can impact you for the rest of the 28 days. And number 3, okay, I'm lost count of numbers. Number 3 is making sure you actually go to a TS weight loss at tslim.com and do your profile to find out what menu plan fits your needs, fits your goal, fits your commitment, and fits your budget. And last but not least is order and take some supplement to help support you along your journey. Know that you're not alone on this journey. We're all in it together. I will see you next Monday on Mindful Monday. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.